Jen doesn't pop in and out of the gym like some kind of schmo. She spends up to an hour and a half working out during each exercise session, her trainer told Women's Health. Simon Miller, the bald a-hole here. It's Sunday, it's Dumbday, and everybody loves people don't watch singing. It's just annoying. It's like when people start saying like song lyrics to you. You have to look at them like, are we really doing this? I'm not enjoying myself right now. I don't remember ever this being on the menu when you invited me around. Then you have to ditch that friend and you never have to see them again. It has happened a lot. A tale as old as time itself. I'm not sure how dumb this is, but I was genuinely surprised. If you watched the video yesterday, please check it out if you haven't already. Sometimes I just stumble across these articles and I'm so fascinated by them, or they make me laugh, or it's full of such gibberish. I'm like, I've got to talk about it with my friends there on YouTube. So when I found this 40 Jennifer Aniston approved diet and fitness habits you should try, or 37, the article seems to evolve like a xenomorph as I got it. I was like, well, this is going to be great, right? This is going to be great. It's not based on anything that Jennifer Aniston has said. The writer has just gone out and, last name's Miller. The writer has just gone out and found quotes and talked to her, or found interviews with her trainer and taken it from there. But I was absolutely astounded. Some of them are quite funny, but overall, are really, really solid articles. So I thought we're going to go through each and every one. I won't make it take as long as you think with 40, but, you know, just to prove that actually there can be good substance in even the craziest things. So number one is get into planking. Now, I mean, yes, planking is going to be really good. It's going to work your core and it's going to work your abs. And apparently what Jen does, it says Jen, best friend Bud, you do a plank flow, which sounds like some kind of beauty treatment, where you start with a standard plank, then you move to a side plank, and then you move to a plank with shoulder taps and so forth. Decent, right? Decent. I mean, it's not going to change your life. It's not going to get you in super shape like she is. But when you start going through it, like number two is don't take your fitness too seriously. And apparently Jennifer Aniston interview told this magazine, I went from being a crazy workout girl to sort of saying my body wants a little bit of a break. And she talks about, you know, being simple, and I was like, this is amazing. That is the best piece of advice I've ever seen on these kind of mainstream fitness articles, because it's 100% true. And it's something that usually you get the ulterior one, which is like, again, I'll do it, but I'll do it again. What's your excuse? Take it seriously, when you don't have to. You just have to go and enjoy it in your own way. Which moves on to number three, stretch your core, which is not a thing. That sounds like you're going to reach into yourself and stretch it out, but, you know, whatever. It's more about, you know, when you're hanging on a pull-up bar and you're stretching it out. I wouldn't really call that stretching your core, but it doesn't matter. Number four, think outside the sit-ups, again, because they're still pushing this idea that if you do sit-ups, you'll get abs, and she uses an ab wheel, but it's still not bad. But then number five is don't rush your workouts if you have the time. Jen doesn't pop in and out of the gym like some kind of schmo. She spends up to an hour and a half working out during each exercise session, her trainer told Women's Health. I was like, well, that's good. It's good advice. Put the intensity in. Don't rush. Be like Jennifer Aniston. Hollywood actress. Yes, that works. What I'm talking about. And number six, this is where it gets good. Be flexible with your workouts. Everybody has some place they need to be, and Jennifer is no exception. Honestly, I don't think this kind of stuff gets sexed enough. Because everybody puts something like, if you go to the gym, you only do 45 minutes. Then you'll read an article that says, you've got to do 90 minutes. Oh man, I failed. No, you didn't. You went to the gym for 45 minutes. I tell you what, that's better than going for the gym for 0 minutes. Doing negative gym, which is when you put fat back into, I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's just, honestly, number seven, read up on intermittent fasting. But it doesn't say do it. It says read up on it. And apparently she does. She says, I do intermittent fasting, so no food in the morning, Jennifer told UK outlet Radio Times. I noticed a big difference in going without solid food for 16 hours. But read up on it. You should read up on it. And you should read up on the paleo diet and the keto diet. And I mean, I would never do the Atkins diet, but you can read it if you want. You can read up on standard diets, eating every 2 to 3 hours. Essentially, educate yourself. So 7 ones in, and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't stupid at all. Number 8 is find time to sweat, no excuses. That one kind of made me want to, you know, pull my pants down and run away. Because I felt shame, right? And you'd feel shame if you pulled your pants around and ran around naked. Don't know where that came from, but it's a similar kind of a feeling. So I thought, well, I already feel shame. I may as well take advantage of this. But that's, yeah, I mean, does it matter if you sweat in the gym? Not really. Sweat is just a definition of temperature. Oh, you're hot. I will sweat to try and cool your body down. That's what it does. Number 9, maybe slip. Find your beast mode once in a while. Just train, be intense, and if you're not, make sure you're intense next time. But number 10, eat nutrient-rich foods. Yes, that's fine. Number 11, get some sleep. I almost fell off my chair. No one ever talks about sleep. It's always about getting up at 4 in the morning and then training till 10 at night and then getting fired from your job because you didn't bother. And apparently you won't find Jen up at the crack of dawn. She usually wakes up at 9 a.m, which I don't believe at all, but never mind. 12, try resistance bands. Yep, who care? 13, mix up your workouts. Now, double-edged sword to this one because You don't want to do it too much. In fact, I think people change their workouts a little bit too much, but it's still good that they've mentioned it. I think she changes hers too much, to be honest. She says, I'm a big fan of switching things up so the body reacts in a positive way and changes. And it will, but you don't want to waste the time. You know, you've put the time in and you've got some foundations. You want to make sure you build the house on it. You don't build the foundations, then start building the other foundations before the house is built. But still, it was more interesting. Number 14, try boxing. I laughed a lot. Why the hell not? I'll go try some boxing. Number 15, don't be bullied into weight loss. And according to the book, blah, 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 which celebrates the 25th anniversary of Friends, Jen faced a lot of pressure over her weight and looks during her time on the show. She had to lose 30 pounds if she wanted to stay in Hollywood. And I can believe that's true. You know, you always seen body transformations there anyway, and I bet she was told that. That's just a great message to get out there. And you know me, boring, blah, blah, blah. But the positive mental health message that comes along with fitness has to be doubled down on. It has to be said. Otherwise, we're all going down the wrong path. You know, it's not there to make you feel worse. It's made to feel better. And also, it's all about you. If someone insults your calf or says you're too fat, that's them being a dick. It doesn't mean maybe you are too fat, maybe you do have crappy calves, but that's not for them to say. That's for you to decide you want to walk out, and you do it in your own damn time. Never forget. Number 16, make exercise a constant habit. Absolutely a tick. Number 17, keep pushing through challenging exercises, so be intense. Kind of just renaming other numbers in order to get to 40, but that's good too. Number 18, this one got me. Have compassion for past relationships. I was like, oh, this is all about getting ripped like Jennifer Aniston. Hating on exes never helped anyone's mental health. Great message. And I suppose if you are doing that, you're probably not going to be working out as hard. Do it. Don't know where that came from. 19, own your morning. Now, when Jane wakes up, she takes a mindful approach to her day and has a celery juice. It's not helping anybody. It's not helping anybody. But the idea behind it is perfect. You know, people say that if you get up early and just give yourself an hour to decompress, you're actually more effective during the day. So it may be something that you want to try. Number 20, hydrate yourself. They read it 3 times. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Yes, drink more water. It's like this free, and I understand this, you know what I mean. But it's this thing that's just there. It comes out of the tap and it can literally change your, well, not change it, but it can give you this extra 3, 4, 5% boost if you're not drinking enough. Being hydrated is so important. Number 21, set time aside to pamper yourself. Again, we've gone off track again. Number 22, watch your water. This is brilliant. Watch your water intake before a workout. So you just told me to hydrate myself, and now you've gone the other way. I mean, it's all about feeling heavy and sluggish. If you're drinking that much water, you feel heavy and sluggish, stop drinking as much water. You don't need anyone to tell you that, apart from your mum. 23, get a little sun, but wear sunscreen. Once more. I don't know how that helps your body, but cool, thanks very much. Number 24, get a puppy. Take that to the gym. Number 25, don't let yourself get thirsty. You just told me I was drinking too much. And also that just goes into hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So they've clearly run out of ideas, but drinking water is that important. I'll go with it. I'll back them up. 26, eat healthy fats. Absolutely you should. Avocados, coconut oil, salmon, fish oil, all mentioned. All good. I support all of that. 27, experiment with pre-workout snacks. Like, eat the microphone. Oh, it didn't work. Now I gotta go to the doctor. It doesn't even say that what she wants. But peanut butter and a banana is a good pre-workout snack. That's just made up. That's the worst one so far. That's like, get on your head and twirl around. Maybe you'll make it to the gym. Oh, I didn't. It's just eating some food before you go to the gym. 28, keep a fitness journal. Yes, document your workout so you can do progressive overload. 29, pencil in recovery days. Exactly. You're not going to grow if you're not sleeping and recovering. Number 30, bring a good attitude to every workout. This is the greatest article ever. If you go in the gym feeling negative, sometimes you can come out feeling positive, but those first 5-10 minutes, you're going to be struggling. I know it's not that easy. It's not like turning on a light switch, but still, good advice right there. Number 31, be consistent. As Zabuki, who's her trainer, told people that Jen is incredibly consistent and hardworking, and that makes my job a little bit easier. She's very good, a natural athlete, so he's just blowing some smoke off her ass there. It's perfect, though. Number 32, mix up your yoga. Don't worry about that. Number 33, learn to crave exercise. Now, I get their point, and I agree. But you can kind of get there, but it's really difficult. Like, I've always loved the gym, so I'm not going to stand here and go, well, you should learn to love the gym too, because you may not. Like, I hate olives, and if you try and stick olives in my mouth, I'll beat you up, because that's not very fair. Number 34, switch up your cardio. Absolute nonsense. Jen does 15 minutes on the bike, 50 on the treadmill, and 50 on the elliptical for muscle confusion. I don't want muscle confusion. I don't want to go to a bicep curl and then realize I'm doing it with my leg because I had muscle confusion. if you're doing cardio for weight loss, pick a machine and just do it. You can do that if you feel like it keeps you going, but that's voodoo. 35, work out even when you don't feel like it. That's one of my biggest tips, because when you're there, because you're in that environment. Happened to someone I know the other day. They didn't want to go, they went, had the best workout ever. So yeah, even if you go for 30 minutes, again, it's better than not going at all. Number 36, do bodyweight exercises. That's what I say. Push up, pull ups, best things ever. Number 37, have a go-to smoothie. Ignore that. Eat what you want. You know what I mean. 38, lean into that endorphins high. I don't think I got this far before. You know what? There are days I go, I can't and I don't want to, and I think you just have to listen to your body, and she'll take those days as rest days. I actually do agree with that. And then there are times when you go, really, do you really not want to? And then if you say, okay, well, this is what we talked about. This is about making yourself go. So they've repeated themselves. But yeah, endorphins are awesome. Number 39, freeze some fruit for a snack. Or just have some unfrozen fruit. I'm not understand. If you want the frozen crunch, you can do it. And that's it. We just stop at 39 for some reason. They've sold it as 40, but they couldn't even come up with one more. Even though they've repeated it. You could have just gone be Jennifer Aniston. That would have been a great one, wouldn't it be? If you want to be Jennifer Aniston ripped at 50, make sure you are Jennifer Aniston. But it goes to show, man, there is some decent... I'm not sure you didn't learn anything from it, but I much preferred their approach to... Maybe it's because they were focusing on a celebrity. They don't want to get sued or anything like that. You don't want to make up some crazy stuff. But yeah, I just thought it was something that we could talk about. I don't know if it's going to help anybody, but I didn't have any other ideas for today. So I thought I'd do that one. On that note, leave a comment below, like the video, share the video, smash the subscribe button. I think I just said that. Hit the bell, ding, ding, ding. There should be a video on screen. Make sure you click that too. Patreon, Instagram, merchandise, Twitter, all in the description below. Thanks so much for joining me for another week. Sunday is Dumbday, and I'll see you on the morrow when we do it all again.